I'm the best. God dang it. Get out of the way. I need to pick up trash, you fool. I need to clean all of the litter. I don't know if there's a lot of other places I can go to at the moment. Let's try down the road, I guess. What is this? Interact with that. Plastic wrapping, macarones stamped. Are you a seller of goods? You see a Cimarron street vendor surrounded by motley symbols of goods. The name Seling is embroidered over his
Happy shopping, officer. Everything's cool here.
What's so
Everything's cool. The goods are cool.
What's
the
so
customers
cool
are cool.
here?
The place is cool. And one more thing, officer.
One
You're
more thing.
very cool.
Hey, finger pistols. You feel a twitch in your index fingers. There's a finger shootout at Bruin. Whip 'em out.
Don't shoot, officer. Have we got an arrest here, or just a shakedown?
A shakedown.
Good one, officer. You're a funny guy. Now, what can I do for you?
This isn't no joke. Give me your money. Just kidding. I'm really here to shake you down for some answers.
Fire away, officer.
Finger guns. I got finger pistols, 9mm. Persuade him to give you some money. What are you selling here? Only the coolest goods in Revocol. I've got sneakers, speakers, extremely comfy pants too. Try them out. Right here, and just try out the pants right here. I feel like this is not anything important. Where'd you get those comfy pants? I'm an entrepreneur, officer. I've got sources, buyers, suppliers, distributors, manufacturers, wholesalers. All extremely cool and above board. Any discount? No need for discounts. Everything's already on sale. 50% off. But did he first mark them up 100% just so he could put them on sale? Yeah, no use prying. It's a business secret. Let him keep it. Yeah, I feel like this doesn't seem to be anything important. I will take your trash, though. I need to find a recycling plant or something. I need someone who will take my crap. So far, there isn't really a lot of exploration I can do. Water lock out of order until Wednesday. So, not today. Man on waterlock. Good day to you, officers. A burly man hangs out by the waterlocks, carving out a generous serving of salami with an old hunter's knife. His eyes are fixed on a man standing on the other side of the waterlock and an enormous billboard. You know what caused this wreckage? I wasn't here to witness it, but those look like tire tracks on the sign. Weird, huh? Then again, plenty of daredevil drivers in Revocol. Can I have some of that salami? I can just straight up be homeless. It's like, yeah, spare some change. Scruffy needs some money. Do you know what's further down the coast? Well, there's this fishing village. An abandoned fish market, a bizarro church. Not much to see in the to the congregation though. There's always seems to be something wrong with it. Yeah, this doesn't seem to be of any importance. What's this do? Oh. Nah, I'm not gonna pull a lever. I'm not gonna break the guy's thing. I'm trying to be a professional. I got cool gloves. I'm gonna wear my gloves. Yeah. Now I'm a real hobo. Yeah. Electrochemistry. There's a pawn shop. Does that take garbage? If it does, then I'm set. Then again, they also wanted me to ask the pawn shop about my gun and badge, so this might be for the best anyway. What is this? What are all these things? Oh. Oh, a sawed-off streetlight. Meh. Most military wear, few eccentric fashions. Some kind of machine, an antique cash register. Bust of a woman. Film projector. Lots of little weird knickknacks here and there. You see rows of toy soldiers guarding the rest of the trinkets displayed on the table. Dig up truly cool figurine in the box under the table. Ah, I wanted a super cool figurine. Are these even soldiers? You're probably talking about the revolutionaries. Yes. The man behind the glasses answers, yes, these are soldiers. Is this guy blind? Especially because he says, you're probably talking about the revolutionaries. Or can he just not see what I'm pointing at from where he's standing? Yeah, it's meant to give us hope. I guess. I really don't care. Honestly, I need to find my gun.
It's not often that
my badge.
officers of the RCM in my pawn shop.
And sell this trash.
What
I
can
need
do
money.
for you?
Will you take my garbage? His courtesy is not insincere, but he prefers being alone with his projector, just watching the movement of light across the walls of the shop. Sorry, I feel like I'm interrupting.
Oh, no, not at all. I guess I haven't had many customers lately, RCM or otherwise.
Who are your customers usually?
All kinds of people come through here. Locals, travelers, people looking for a deal, people looking for a keepsake.
Do you
people
take
who are terminally bored.
garbage?
As you can see, I have a wide selection of goods for everyone to choose from.
Honestly, I think some of your selections are more tasteful than others. Quite the collection indeed.
Entertained.
It's well composed, but underneath it you sense psychedelic processes bubbling, some kind of drug maybe. Entertained? He might be high. If he is, on what? I can't do the drugs. I'm already struggling. I'd like to sell my clothes. Oh, dang. I was hoping I could sell my trash here, but I apparently cannot. You know what? Let's give it a shot. Feeling warm and enthralled by the moment of light with the wind, while the mind continues to race forward. Lucky bastard, he's probably on Pyrrholidon. That's a mouthful. Pyrrholidon. 90% of this game is me guessing what words are. A drug developed by the military to treat and prevent radiation sickness. Has a psychedelic side effect. Is that even a real thing? Like, that seems like a weird thing to be giving people for radiation sickness. Hey, if you trip out, you know that you've taken too much. Is it just me or is it getting warm in here? I try to keep the shot at a comfortable temperature. Yeah, I don't want the drugs. Well, by the way, do you happen to have guns? Yeah. Someone else came here earlier today asking for the same question. I promptly sold her the gun you pawned a couple days. I pawned my gun. This is a pawn shop, and it did feel as if you've met before. Oh, God. Wait, I sold you my gun? You were adamant about getting rid of it, officer. Said you were undeserving of service weapon of the Revocol Citizens Militia. Was the buyer policeman too? She didn't seem like a policeman, though she kept referring to herself as a pig, which was odd. I found her interest in a gun a bit obsessive, but I was just happy to get rid of it and of her. Truth be told, she was terrifying. Right, so let me get this let me get this right. Lieutenant turns to you. You sold your sidearm issued by the Citizens Militia, and now a citizen is running around the streets of Martinez with it. I'm sorry I sold my gun. I don't like it either. What if she intends to commit a crime? Right, she could cast aspersions on the force. You have to find her. Yeah, pretty much I messed up. Yeah, that didn't get me. I couldn't even ask about my missing badge. So we've been monitoring you internally, and now we know your Copa type. Wait, there are Copa types? Yes. Guess what's yours? Cool cop? No, you're the sorry cop. The cop who's sorriest. Let's make it official then, shall we? Okay, but what are the other coppa types? You know, Apocalypse, Superstellar, the Advanced Interesting Cop, Liquid Shadow Cop. You're too sorry to say those things. You know, actually, I'm not sorry. Won't the other Kappa types be jealous? Yeah, I'm not sorry. No you don't. Come on, you'll be back to saying sorry in 2 minutes. Yeah. I was sorry about that because it's a big deal. I lost my gun. I need my gun. I still don't know where to sell my trash, though. And I'm not sorry about that. It's gonna be somewhere like I can't access or some garbage like that. Can I, like, access anything over here? White tank top. I am getting a little bit of, like, things here and there that I could sell. Like the clothes that I'm not wearing. But at the moment, Pale Driver, the small, wrinkled woman, does not greet you. She nods along to something on her radio. Excuse me, ma'am, I would like to ask you something. Snap your fingers.
Wait. She's just a distracted old woman. Better to leave her alone.
If you say so. I like on how quickly he had me drop it. Foreign car kept in good condition. A Stas Racco, one of the finest. Who drives these? Not many people outside the Grad and Revocol. West 2, it appears. Hey, Kim, check this out. With a nod. Never thought I'd see another one reprinted after what happened last time. Do I know what happened last time? No. Only the motor carriage is typically baby blue, the colors of the Sigismund the Great, an ancient Zizmic ruler. His banners were famously zephyr and white in the colors of the Stas Racco. Guess what happened last time, Kim? Blue and white are the colors someone printed on a... Boom, murder happened. That's, well, yes, exactly it, more or less, except it was a crowd of them. They said it was an honor killing. Interesting. Not anything important, but, you know, it's interesting nonetheless. Correction, 4,395. The fourth largest public protest. Yeah. Is that so, officer? I'll take you at your word. Could the hangman have been the driver of the car? Could it be another murderer? He gives you a crooked smile. Honestly, that just doesn't seem like the type of vehicle that guy would drive. So my initial guess is the two are not related. I've got an opinion on this paint job. That didn't seem to get me anywhere. I just want to sell my trash. I'll take this change, though. Who is this man? I auto-saved, so I'm slightly concerned.
Bastards! We have a right to work!
What's going on here?
Pull up and stay frosty, everyone. Cops are here.
The broad-shouldered alpha male turns to you. He's a full head taller than everyone
Here to
else
fuck
here.
with us? Beat the honest worker down?
No.
Good. I need pause here. Right to work. Right to work. Besides, we're not that different. It helps the people see us talking. Cops and strikebreakers together. Shows authorities are on our side. Builds confidence.
I don't think I've chosen any sides yet. Regardless, I've got some questions.
Maybe you should ask them the question. Like why we're not allowed to make a living here. Shame on you! We have families to feed, you piece of shit.
He points his finger at the man sitting at the railing.
Scub.
What is a strike? Who are all these strikebreakers? Honest men and women with rights to work, to be useful, not tools for corporate interests. The man runs a hand through his steadily graying military haircut. We came here to help the harbor run smoothly in time of crisis. Who do want work? I have a question. The lieutenant looks him in the eye. Why do all these men follow your leadership? Think they follow because I'm big and loud? No, they follow because of the rules of the market, rules of the economy. Because they were given a job to do. What exactly is your goal here? Yeah, he just wants to work. I feel like that's a pretty loaded question. And you were unable... You were unable to breach the gates. Main gate's locked. Could take heavy ordnance to bust it open. Is he gonna ask me to blow up a door? I don't mean the scrawny, mesk punk either. He points to the back, at the dock worker idling on the staircase. I mean head measurer, or whatever he is. Who is that? Huge Seminese guy standing up there on the overhead passage. Won't let anyone by. How bad could one guy be? I don't know how Union has trained Killer up there, but that one's no joke. And my men are tired and hungry. They're workers, not fighters. Why don't you just talk to them? Like civilized folk, you mean? I have a feeling that doesn't go well. It would be better for the neighborhood if you went home, at least for now. I'd actually like to speak to the union boss. Have fun. Full strike. Don't think they're going to let. Behind the hostel. Yeah. I know nothing about a murderer. Absolutely nothing. Wouldn't put it past these harbor bugs. They'd do anything to stay alive. He again shakes his large fist, then turns back to you. It's shameful. Cops do nothing. You should bring backup. Open the gates for us. Sure, why not? This isn't really my area of expertise. We're not picking a side in this just yet, sir. Pity. He turns around and bellows the gate. Let us work. Yeah, that didn't get me anywhere. And I most likely won't be able to three TS, how idiotic. I just need to sell my junk, okay?
Welcome to Revachol.
Why are you addressing my partner like that?
Don't you welcome to Ravachol me. My grandfather came here from a 3,000-year-old racist isolationist culture, while your ancestors came to this island a mere 300 years ago. Every school of thought and government has failed in the city, but I love it nonetheless. It belongs to me as much as it belongs to you.
You tell
It's
him.
men like you who keep Ravachol divided, making it that much harder for everyone to climb out of this post-war limbo.
What he means is fixation on the Revacolian nation makes it harder for the Revacol to actually attain self-determination. He's right. You under our best shot at real
Oh,
self-determination.
come on, man. I just said welcome to Revachol. It's a lorry driver thing.
I know exactly what you meant. You think my kind doesn't belong here, that I should watch myself and behave. But you see, I'm an officer of the RCN. It's actually my job to make sure you behave. I would advise you to remember that.
Your partner needs backup. Now's your moment to shine. Point your finger pistols at the
You
lieutenant.
two make a cute couple. You know that?
The lieutenant exhales and resumes his regular calmness. Now that's settled, I have a couple
Whatever you
questions.
say, officers.
Show yours. Oh man, that's great. Look at the guy. I haven't seen anything funny. Is it yours? Thanks for that, but no, it's not mine. He doesn't live in Martinez. I'm not getting anywhere. Let's see what's in here. That was the best backing up I could do. Oh, is this the general store?
welcome to Frit. Feel free to look around or something. Everything is out on the shelves.
Do you take garbage? What's the magazine she's reading? What magazine
You
are
mean
you
this?
She looks at the cover, boasting a colorful photo of two girls
This is
kissing.
Pop Stars. It's got like famous people in it. It's not for sale.
Looks like it also has something called Police de la Mode, featured on page 34. This speaks to you. Very futuristic. Forget all that. What about this Fashion Police feature?
It's where they rate different outfits famous people wear. It's kind of funny. They're kind of mean. It's about who's the most stylish.
Who's the numero uno guy and there right now? And does he look like this? That points at yourself. So who's the most stylish there? Can't be anyone from
Anita.
here.
She's a model. Usually it's a model. Or a singer-songwriter. Or a model.
We are not the fashion police. We're the real police.
I wanted to be the fashion police.
I don't know. Frit.
She shrugs. Why is it written with 3 T's?
I think they think that the extra T makes it funkier. It doesn't.
The story goes that normal Friet with 2 T's, a men's workwear shop in Verdfort, was already taken. So he just added an extra T.
Okay, I'm not really supposed to be chatting to anyone, but...
I have a feeling she does not have a fridge. But let's ask. Oh. You're right, this is a fridge. Wicked. I need a corpse stored here. Do I really want to put it in that fridge? You're joking, right? Yeah, that was a joke. Never mind, it wouldn't fit. I was about to say, like, it sounds like it's a super, like, just like like one of those, just, I need like a butcher shop fridge. Like a walk-in fridge. I don't really know anything, but I haven't seen it, so thank you for your help. Yeah, that, yeah. God dang it. Drugs. The logo is the bloodless rose, pure white, untouched by harm. Oh no. Prices. I don't have money. What's that? Cigarettes and alcohol bottles. The bottle winks at you in the light. The smokes glitter in their wrapping. It's like looking into a kind of heaven. Your knees are weak. They're in that dark green glass, a world of ruby, all in vain. The great flowing river of warmth, wine, alcohol, beer, alcohol, love, alcohol. This is not a good place for a recovering addict. Clerk looks at the wall of goods behind her. Guess not. No. Good thing you're an unrecovering alcoholic then. They damage your health, but I guess you already know that. What's this? Knickknacks. Steal a raincoat. Meh. I don't want any of this. I need a recycling bin. Let's see what's up here.
Scab?
You're hazy on the notion of scab. not a scab, I'm a cop.
I was just messing with you. No one's ever seen a cop scab. Imagine, the
Though,
cop's going on a
I'm
strike,
pretty scabby.
but then another cop comes in and says, let us cop for less money. Speaking of, what brings the RCM here, to the Wild North? Come to see the strife?
I need to get past the gates and speak with your boss. Okay, good. What's the matter? Do you want to discuss with Everard? A killing that took place behind the hostel. There's been talk of suspicious activity in the harbor. How very troublesome. Yes, let's take a look around, Striker. It's all so very suspicious. He smiles widely. Does this mean you let me through the gate? I don't operate in the capacity. I'm not a grantor of passage. He takes a swig and points up the stairs with the flask. The passage grants itself. If it's so simple, why did the scab leader warn you of the guards blocking the way? Walk right past Measurehead and go in. Past Measurehead. Yeah, the 2.5 meter tall Simney supremacist there. Jeez. It's like all tattooed up and everything. Then press the button to unlock the door. Then get past him again. And you enter the arbor through the office. So you're saying it's actually quite difficult. Ugh. Got it. Another thing. Yeah. So, don't talk to him, basically, is what I'm learning. There is no way I'm beating him in a physical confrontation. I am not a physical man. So, this kind of leads me back to where I started. Dang. So I just got a bunch of trash that I can't do anything with. I don't know where my badge is, I don't know where my gun is, and I need a fridge. Everything's coming up, guy. Because I don't know my name either. Gracie Kubek? A thin man is smoking below an exhaust hood, occasionally sipping from his mug. This must be the Whirling's cook. As you step in, he nods towards the table and says something in a completely foreign language. The only words you can make out are Goresi and Kubik. It's definitely not his name. Whatever you do, please do not call him Goresi Kubik. Please, it's not funny. Got time for a few questions. The man puts his cup down and replies something, his left hand drawing arcs in the air. I need a fridge. The man stops shaking his head. The man keeps shaking his head. His eyes seem sad. There he starts swiping crumbs off the countertop. I don't think he understands, officer. We need to find some other way to make ourselves clear. I know, Kim. I know. Makes stabbing motions at the meat on the cutting board. Do I know what language he's speaking? He's from Grad, a Koshko, the lieutenant informs you. With the notion of the words Koshko, the storm starts talking excessively, his hands up in the air again. He's from the Grad. People from Grad don't mind if you're called, if they're called by their national derogative. It's okay to call him a Koshko. Buh. All of these seem like terrible options that could most definitely be taken wrong. I need to get the corpse into the fridge. Because I'm pointing at Kim. I don't want to put Kim in the fridge. Make stabbing motions. What are you doing? Cook looks at you doing the charade and smiles. Point towards the fridge. Cook says something. It's quite animated, but you don't understand. I need to get the corpse into the fridge. Why am I the corpse? He turns his eyes to the cook. He gives you both a big bright smile. Doesn't matter. I don't think he understood anyway. I need to put a dead body in the fridge. Oh. His eyes light up with understanding, then instantly grows dark again. No. Body, no fit, fridge. Fridge small. Ah, that's a dirty lie. How do you go? Maybe this is a small body. No. I know. Okay, we have our answer. It won't fit. We need a bigger fridge. What bigger fridge can there be? Where does this take me? See a heavy door with a prominent dimple lock. It's painted blue. I wonder where the door leads. It's a door into the back of the kitchen. Why do you care? I am drawn to its cobalt blue. There's something about this place that makes me want to know. You're right. It's not important. I'm gonna break in. Oh, I was pointing at that fridge. No, they gotta have a bigger fridge. I mean, come on. This is a restaurant, right? Like, it's gotta have big fridge.
Can I help you?
I seem to be in need of a fridge. Yes, for the dead body. You want to put a dead corpse into the fridge, right? Yes. How do you know? Because you haven't taken it away yet, and it must have been stinking hard about now. You're not putting in here, rest assured. I'm not even gonna ask. You're just gonna say something mean. Why? Because this is a culinary establishment, not a morgue. Kitchen is close by. Maybe the cook will be more forthcoming. Yeah. Can't believe it. You're asking to? No, the answer is no. I will not turn to this. I hate to say it, but it looks like we're going to have to ask Kuno if he knows of a spare fridge around here. God dang it. Why do we got to talk to Kuno? Kuno doesn't help anybody. Kuno is a big old meanie. Track down my gun. I have to replace a ball. Finger pistols. Snapping doesn't help. I wonder if I should get Ace's high, just because, like, I wonder if that'll, like, help me with him, like, talking. Well, dang. I'm back to square one. I don't know what to do. I don't have a fridge. No fridge for me. What is this? I remember bumping into it, but main hall. From the taxi. Ice City sounds like a fridge. What's that? Dang. Well, I tried. Did I just skip something? Or maybe I did. I didn't really fully explore the harbor. I got nothing to lose, it seems. Though I will save just in case. We'll save over harbor. What is this? Oh, it's a bird. And that's a boat. Was I able to enter this? Knock again. But this time you hear an elderly woman.
Stop banging on the door. I'm not letting any more strangers inside.
Any more strangers? Hold
It
on.
don't matter who I am. Now, go on, get out of there.
This is the police. Open the door.
Police? Everyone knows the police don't come round here.
But I'm not joking.
No, I already told you. I won't be responsible for any more strangers getting into the building. Go check the backyard door. Maybe someone there will.
Oh, how do I get in the backyard? Smoker on the balcony.
Not looking for any trouble, officer.
Now I have drama talking to me, calling me my liege. You're hiding something. Speak up. It's the police.
There's no trouble. I'm just speaking in a lowered voice. I don't want to be seen talking to the gendarmerie, if that's okay. I just want to finish my cigarette.
Yeah, I can't be sorry cop. I'll just be regular cop. Actually, the gendarmerie really needs to talk to you.
Is it really that important?
Like a nervous cat, he keeps stealing looks at the neighboring windows.
Alright, but make it quick. Once I finish this cigarette, I have to run.
Did you see people die? I can tell that you finally got him down. Thank you. It was quite a disturbing sight. What were you doing last Sunday? Oh, he waits lazily with a cigarette. You already asked me that, didn't you? Wait, is someone investigating the lynching? Did I? Did you? No, not you two. Some more muscular type. Huh. When did you speak to this more muscular gentleman? Last week. I don't know. Look, he looks around the courtyard again. Old patio chairs and dead houseplants litter the scene. He's an actor, declaiming a soliloquy. See how you hang on his every word. You didn't answer the question, what were you doing last Sunday? He sighs, I had a friend over. What kind of friend? It was my Sunday friend. A Sunday friend, how intriguing. What's your friend's real name? Did he see something? He doesn't reply. No. Tell me your name. Martin Martinez. That's definitely not his real name. You're not actually called Martin Martinez. No, of course not. Could you please lower your voice? Well, that got me nowhere. Takes one long drag. Convince him to stay. Oh my god, I succeeded. Just trying to make things okay. Can we meet again somewhere else? For a moment, the man at the balcony seems more vulnerable. Something moves in the depths of his feline eyes, compassion and a hint of understanding. When he speaks again, his voice is soft and deliberate. I'm sorry, but I don't have the information you're looking for. With a flick of his wrists, he sends the cigarette butt sailing over the rail. But hold on, what's that? For a split second, his hand lingers as though gesturing towards a stone placed right next to the front door. It's a sign. Good luck with the investigation. He walks away. Too bad I don't know how to get up there. I'm stuck. There it goes. He's gone. We should run after him where he went. No point in running. Tenements like that often have multiple exits. Probably didn't have anything important to say. Could be a witness. Him or his Sunday friend. Either way, we need to look at that muscular type. So far, there's only two people that strike me as a muscular type. And that's Tattoo Man and Strike Man. He did leave us a sign. Did you see that? He wanted to draw our attention to that stone right there. If we find a way inside the building, we can ask around for his apartment. Too bad. Hi, cat. Oh. Is it a key? It's a key! There must be the front door. Pity it doesn't have an apartment number. How are we going to find the right one? What Just have to go in and see. Oh my god. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I'm detectiving. Can I enter through this way, or is it... Okay. I was about to say, like, is it just the front door? Or is this the front door? Because I thought this was the back door. Huh. Flip up glasses. Box is filled with chemicals. Smells of laundry detergent. Is this the same place? Someone has drawn 5-pointed star on the wall. This isn't just a 5-pointed star. It is an inverted white pentagram cradled in a wreath of antlers. The iconography of communism. In other words, there are communists here. I'll keep my armistice handy, detective. He doesn't actually reach for his gun. Inspect the symbol closer. The star and antlers are developed in the 6th decade of the last century and quickly adopted by Mazov and the communards during the revolution. Now I'm just learning history to symbolize the toppling of the old order. Do with the antlers, natural crown, and why is it white? Because white is the color of peace. Well, that got me nowhere. But man, at least I learned about communism. I'm getting money. I have 11, 12 bucks. I'm rich. The door number 9 is locked. I feel like knocking on a bunch of doors probably isn't going to get me anywhere. So I'm wondering if I can ask the lady. Excuse me, old lady.
Give me a moment.
Knuckles white as bone. She seems to be having difficulty
The cold
breathing.
never does any good for my bronchitis.
Are you alright? Should I call a doctor?
I'm fine, fine. Don't you worry about me. Now, what you want from me, policeman?
Man, she learned who I was really quick. I'm looking for a young male in his mid-20s, dark-haired, skinny build, a smoker on the balcony. Yes, I know who you mean. The scrawny boy who was always smoking like the devil, right? She looks at the other end of the hallway. Somewhere in the building, a child starts crying. You hear a radio turned to a talk show and someone taking a shower. What's he in trouble for? He's wanted for murder. No trouble. Just wanted to talk to him. Do you know where he lives? Talk. Turns into violent coughing spasms. She squeezes a broom trying to catch her breath. What was so funny about that? He lives upstairs in room 28. Go to the balcony. It's one of those doors. He's usually home in the evening. Who lives in apartment 10? But I heard someone walking. Maybe it's those counterculture people again breaking into her house. Sure. Who is Cindy? Oh, that lady. I was about to say, like, what? Am I gonna get beat up in here? I feel like I'm gonna get beat up in here. Mostly just because, like, if nobody's supposed to be there, it's just like, pow! Don't I have a key? This is the police. Open up. Do I have to open the door? You hear the clacking of heels again as the other side of the tone is getting a defensive edge. Do you have a warrant? I'm not obligated to open the door if you don't have a warrant. Let's go. The lieutenant says we don't have a reason to get inside the apartment. It's generally easier to do things if you have literally any reason. Did you break in here? You have plenty of reason to enter. I don't need a warrant if I suspect there's been a break-in. Oh, come on. Well, that was easy. That was smart. I even got an achievement for it. Which, surprisingly, this game does not do. Like, there's not really a lot in the way of achievements. Apparently that had bugs on it, but hey. Real estate agent, satisfied. My name is Mariel Charpentier, and I'm an agent with Martinez Realty Associates. I am not breaking in, as I have every right to be here. The keys, see, she jingles a set of keys in her hands. Boy, there are a lot of different keys there, more than 20 at least. Do you really want to see my ID as well? You can't legally ask for it, but why not? Want to see my residence permit too? Inspect the passport. Feels flimsy in hand with the words Revocol Zone of Control. Everything seems to be in order. Thank you. She slips it back into her purse. Do you have any questions? I need to take down Midtown in any hour. I glimpsed a foreclosed apartment down the hall. Another huge mess. The former tenants owes us 3 months of rent. 3! We closed the apartment and plan on auctioning off the valuables, but again, I have no idea how stupid mistakes like this can even happen, but Ron, when he came to close the door, didn't close the neighboring door, and there's a hole in the wall. A hole in the wall, can you believe it? She spreads her hands, and then the tenant ran off with his stuff. He's gone. The money's gone, just like that. The sum must have been puny. My money has also disappeared, I think. These apartments look shabby. These apartments are perfectly fine. They have gorgeous architecture, million real view of the bay, good ventilation, neighbors, that's it. It has neighbors. Life, spark, and they are affordable. So what happened with the wall? Don't ask me what happened with the wall. I have no idea what we're going to do to find resources to fix it. Both apartments are now unrentable. Both. She's still shaking her head. Manicured hands now crossing over the chest. Yeah. I could be here all day asking weird questions, but I got some drugs, I think. I got some nice shoes. Too bad they're not, well, I don't know. +1 to indirect modes of taxation. I feel like that's a bit of a joke on my part. Well, I investigated the apartment 10.
Give me a moment.
It's just a real estate agent setting up the room for new tenants. I see. She takes out her handkerchief and wipes her nose. I hope some good people are going to move in. This place needs some. I'm sure everything will be fine. This apartment building needs slow changes. And perceivably slow. Well, that was easy. I suppose I do know the apartment that I have to go to, so I should probably just head that way. This looks like the one that got closed. Someone tore down the wall. This seems to be, yeah, that hole. Hey, 20 cents. Living the high life. What happened here? You can't foreclose on an apartment with a hole in the wall. It will still be accessible through the apartment next to it. This one doesn't have a door, sadly. Nothing of great value remains here, except the stuff in the fridge. Indeed! I already looked in the fridge. There was money. I think. Where are the stairs? How do I get up? Do I have to go on the balcony to go up stairs? At the moment, that's what it's looking like. An old shoe rack. Different sizes. The loud rumbling snore comes from within. Magnesium, alcohol. Bum, 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 bum. It's all downhill from here. Now that the alcohol has been obtained. I'm surprised I haven't had to mitigate that, because, like, clearly they're saying that this character is an alcoholic, so it's like, you would think that they would punish you for not consuming alcohol. Whoa! Where'd the lady go? She just disappeared. Is that... like... we're not gonna even talk about that? Like, she just straight up gone. Like... okay, then. I guess we gotta go on the balcony. I'm guessing. Most people settle for bed around 21 or not long after. Where do I sleep? I'm afraid for time to get to that point, because I have no money. Well, I have 12 bucks. 13 bucks, my bad. Ruination has come. The broken arches betray the once grand history of the building. Guess of what happened. A great force from the northeast fired into the city. Heavy artillery shelled the coastline, fired from the water. A straight shot into Revachol. Take in the ocean. The waves of the Martinez Inlet roll over the fallen remains of the building. The dark waters obscure the better part of the remains. What didn't fall into the ocean was used as scrap. What wasn't used as scrap was thrown into the ocean. Those arches acted as support for something greater than what you see now. Only 3 stories stand where 9 to 12 once did. Restoration has failed. What the shelling took out was never rebuilt. Who did this? A fleet. I mean, yeah, war. We've discussed this repeatedly. There's been like a revolution. Barely see the shadow of the water. Do you know who shelled our city? Yeah. Wow. I would have never have guessed. What's this? I can't get in there, can I? Nope. The chair's new. Someone lives back here. That is an interesting way to get to the second floor. Looks like I walked into someone's house. Someone's been sleeping here recently. Cindy? That's true. I've got no idea. 100 tiny feet scurrying beneath the grate. The rats of the city. I found some pants. Enough coal to last for several winters. Smells of chemicals. Well, that got me nowhere. Huh. Maybe there's a way around, like, a pathway that I can follow. Maybe. No, doesn't look that way. Hey. Well, dang. How do I get over there? I just went back. Or wait, no, yeah. This is the exit. So I need another balcony, I guess. Yeah. Okay, yeah. It's like I couldn't find how to get there. I was lost. Okie dokie. Curtain shift just a little. Someone is watching from within. Is that why he didn't want to talk? The breaker box is full of cigarette butts and electrical wires. That's a lot of bottles. There's a gold mine up there. Someone's growing rosemary, thyme, and a cactus. Apartment 28. The door is made of metal and appears to be reinforced. This is where the cleaning lady said the smoker on the balcony lives. Looks like the young man we're looking for isn't home. I think our best chance is to catch him in the evening. About 21. So I have to wait until night. Sounds good. Tomorrow, 2100 or whatever. Right here, 28. Let's go. Turns out it's quite tricky finding someone. This big apartment building. Don't worry, you'll get him. Well, let's explore. Complete silence. I'm here. I might as well look around. Singing along with some buoyant dance track. There's a gold mine up there. Too bad I don't know where recycling is. I have all this trash that I can't get rid of. I'm about ready to look it up. Because, like, I read it in between, like, loading screens where it was, like, specifically, like, yo, like, it was like, hey, like, load, or not load, but it was like, you can sell trash if you get a plastic bag. Like, it's a good way to make money. Right now, I've been scrounging for money.
Give me a moment.
Who are you? Do you live here? Wiping it off with a broom. I have a little room right upstairs, right next to the coal room. It's barely larger than a closet, but I don't complain. Yeah, yeah, I didn't think that was gonna get me anywhere. Honestly, it's a lot of waiting at the moment, mixed with I have to find a fridge, which no idea where I'm gonna find a fridge. I have gotten no direction of finding a fridge. I can talk to the lady, but I don't think that's helping, you know, talking to the lady. Actually kind of curious. I wonder if I can get directions again from what's her name?
I can't believe it snowed. It felt like springtime just a few days ago.
We need directions. What is north? The pier, apartments, not a lot. East. Some kind of commotion. Blah, blah, blah. South. Some shops and a bridge. But I can't cross the bridge. West. Just water. So yeah, that's really weird. Where do I sell this? Will you take my trash?
Now it's turning into a kind of a snow limbo, man. What's on your mind?
Yeah, that's dumb. I got nowhere to store a dead body. I'm kind of in like a little bit of a stuck situation. Sure, let's learn some history. Statue pedestal reads, I am Felipe III, the squanderer, the greatest of the Philippian... Felipe? I don't know. Let's do some encyclopedia. Even by the standards of the Philippine kings, old Sumptus Philippe was known for his profligacy. My brain is melting as we speak. He blew through the whole nation treasury. How did he do that? Stories have had it that his bedroom converted into a treasure chamber. A deplorable farce. The fabled cocaine addiction. The what now? You see, he wasn't just good at squandering the national treasure. He was also a snorter of nose candy. Not just any nose candy. Philippian blow. So he was addicted to nose candy. This is a lot to process. What is nose candy? Cocaine. Yeah, I kind of figured. Beneath the cold waters of the Instudilian Bay, thrown there by the revolutionaries, they were cleansed of the mausoleum. I'm learning a lot of useless garbage. Do you want to know history? Some years ago, liberal, artistically inclined individuals thought it would be ironic to restore the statue, the most wasteful ruler. Capture the moment it was blown apart. That's such a bad idea. As critics might have got it wrong, ironism. What do I see? Something with great kinetic energy seems to have impacted a bullet. Someone shot him in the heart. Someone shot the king. I can see it, but I'll take your word for it. Oh, I can't see it, but I'll take your word for it. Martinez is riddled with bullet holes. The place saw a lot of action during the revolution. Feel like it's a practical joke. That seems a little too deliberate to not be a sort of joke. I'm kind of just back at square one. I either go talk to Everett. Look in the window. Windows are clear. Recently washed. Kind of stickers. Metal pendant hanging from the rearview mirror. The pendant hangs the sun crowned with wavy rays. So this is that one guy's cab. Or lorry. Or whatever they call it. A book with ragged edges catches your notice. The front cover features a large, muscular man. The title reads, Man from Hijaldamdal in the Lost City of the Pygmies. I think, yeah, it totally belongs to this guy. Well, yeah. I have circled this place. I have 9 morale. I would like to think that I could handle Everart. Right? I mean, come on. Like, I'm gonna save. And I might attempt it. Because, I mean, to me, that just, like... That doesn't make any sense. Like, I have 9. I should be ready. I should be set. I don't have a map. I suck at finding things. Gotta wait for the dude. Secret passage. Place a ball. Fridge the victim. Processing. Debrief. That's the hard part. I'm guessing the Wild Pines rep is that lady? Because the Union is Everart. Yeah. The harbor. Run the number. Oh yeah, I gotta run the number. Rest of the armor. How much is the damages? I swore he said it was like 100. He said something like it was like $130 or some garbage like that. That is better than 2. Let's talk to Kuno, I guess.
Fuck, does Kuno care?
Yeah, where's the fridge, Kuno? I thought you would. Where is it? Don't make me fist fight you, Kuno. What's in it for Kuno? Convince the Kuno to spill the beans. Thank God. I didn't want to deal with Kuno. By killing in his territory, someone has openly challenged Kuno. It is his best interest to put them in their place. Kuno's kingdom without taking the Kuno first? That sounds like lawlessness to me. Dark flame smolders in Kuno's eyes as he ponders your argument. Wordless like kings do. The outlaw's fate is in your hands. Let's make an example of him. Help me locate him using fridge body technology. Alright, Kuno hears you. He points to the house over there. He points to the collapsed building with the bookstore. A cold comes over you as you glance behind him. The crumbling colossus there, casting a shadow on you. Yes, I see it. The big tall one behind you. How do I get in the building? You gotta get in. In there deep. What do you mean in there deep? The basement. A white polar bear. A white bear. A polar bear. That was the one helpful thing that he's ever done. So, it's in the bookstore? Check out the fridge in the commercial building across. So it is in this thing. It's in this thing. It's next to the bookstore. Problem is, I don't know who to knock. This button looks new. Entrance. Eh? Huh. Eh? Look, if we keep... There we go. If we keep ringing them, eventually someone will answer. Please stop calling here. She thinks you're the gremlin child. What kind... What would he say? This is the police. Please open the door. But the doorbell is broken and the bookstore shouldn't even be on the list anymore, so I can't help you. Please don't call here again. Thanks. Oh, now you've made an enemy. I'm just gonna keep ringing things until someone lets me in. Can almost hear them breathe. You hear static. Hello. Have you come to place an order? I've heard there's a fridge in the cellar. Sorry? It's you. I didn't think I'd hear your voice again. Your heart beats faster. She must be mistaking you for someone else. Who cares that you don't remember her? Just go along with it. Yes. Michael, just please. She stops and you can hear her breathe. Who's Michael? Why do you even call? I don't understand. You've been gone for months. I've just gone through some tough times. I don't know what's happening. Forget about what? Hello? She said it was nice. Silence. The only thing you can hear now is static and waves. I just want the fridge. I get it. You don't want to talk to me. No one ever wants to talk to me. Must have been some kind of faulty wiring. Maybe stop playing with the doorbell. Alright. I'm gonna play with the doorbell. Well, dang. Like, I just can't apparently walk in. I guess we'll try to enter through the bookstore. He mentioned something about the bookstore, but I just figured that it's like, he's mentioned the tall building. I figured, well, enter that way. Hey, lady.
Welcome to Crime, Romance.
I rung your doorbell a lot of times.
Please take responsibility for the energy you bring into this space.
So you're the owner of the store.
The proudest owner of our little shop of culture.
Can you lead me there? A fridge. No, I don't know anything about a fridge. Aren't you interested in the books? She's lying to you about the fridge. What if I want to buy a book? Then why are you talking to me? Everything is on the shelves. Don't you feel compelled to buy anything? I just want your fridge. I will break down this building for that fridge. Your daughter is standing outside. She isn't slacking off again with her nose in science fiction. Tell me she has at her post. Yes, of course. Did you talk to her? Yes. Great. On a scale of 1 to 10, how compelled are you to buy a book after talking with her? I'm not going to grade a human being. I don't do that. Yeah, 10. She immensely satisfied with the answer. If you have children, I hope they turn out as great as my Anetta. I'm here to dismantle the free market and abolish child labor. The way you're handling her strikes me as wrong. Mind your own business, sir. In our society, people don't get to tell each other to raise their children. It's none of or anyone's business. Denial is the way she copes with criticism. I'm here to dismantle child labor. Must be kidding. There's nothing like that happening. Depends. How much do you pay the child? Or the kid? Good sir, what does a young child do with money anyway? No, I save it for her as a fund. She's securing the financial future out there. Such criminal behavior would not happen in more developed countries. In some more developed countries, this sort of thing is 2 felonies, child labor and slavery. Those countries will realize they've raised a lazy and spoiled generation. Her tone is decisive, not all angry at the insinuation. Are we done with the jokes now? Yes, we've had quite enough fun here, right? Man, not even he's on my side. Okay, how do I break into your fridge? If only I had my gun. I just flash that. Bam! I get into wherever I want. I don't care about your books. I want this dang fridge. The ends of the earth cannot stop me. You see a set of tattered curtains blocking the way to another room. A strange cage-like trinket dangles from the curtains.
Excuse me, officer. The back room is strictly for employees only.
What's behind the curtains? Now, please. She fiddles. Don't feel compelled to. Don't you feel compelled? This is feeling more and more criminal by the second. She speaks almost as if she's trying to put a spell on you, urging you to buy some books. Oddly enough, the more she draws you away from the curtain, the more alluring they become. You see a sort of charm, an irregular polyhedron assembled from bones, sticks, and straws. Inside, a disturbing fish head with empty eye sockets stares at you. From the looks of it, it's a traditional Semni's ward, meant to provide protection against ill luck, bad dreams, curses, and other supernatural scourges. Now I'm going to get a history lesson. Pull the curtain! Just as you're about to pull the curtain, the petrified voice of the shop owner cries out once more. Sir, don't touch that. I told you it's off limits to the customer. We're done if you decide to open them. I won't be held responsible for the consequences. Parapsychologically speaking. She looks away, mumbling. Why is everyone always messing with the curtains? Why can't they just buy books like normal people? Ma'am, this is different. I'm a police officer. I need to get in there. Why? It's not like anyone was killed in there. She stops abruptly at her hand, flies over her mouth, baffled by her own bluntness. I can't allow only thing. You'll only make things worse and unleash the powers. The curtains do seem frail suddenly, not robust enough to contain a slippery darkness. Everybody suddenly needs something from there. She waves her hand angrily. Leave the curtains be. It's what it wants. What in the world is behind these curtains? Thank you. I'm trying to play nice. Apparently got some stuff. Is this going to help me in getting past crazy people? Whoops. All I wanted was a fridge. You know, to be honest, Kim has not been helpful at all. Like, it is funny. I'm supposed to be the idiot here, but he's over here just like, I'm not going to say anything. It's not super important for me to get involved. It's not like my partner's lost his memory or anything. Look at the map. We're in Revachol, right? And Martinez. Wait. Ooh, actually, can I buy these maps? Is the only one available. The other two aren't for sale. Why is the one of Martinez so cheap? Are we in Martinez? Steal it. Nah. So far, the map, it is not very big. I feel like it would not help me. Bleh. Well, gosh dang. I don't know. I want that fridge. And the only way that I know how to get it is just break down the door. Look through the display of books. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. Oh my god, I don't care. Let's really insist you buy one of these books. Blah 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 blah. Like, is that the only thing I can do to shut her up? Is to buy a book? Will that help? Because I don't think it will. But hey, you know what? Let's save and buy a book.
Hello again, esteemed officer. And
why are you up so tight?
Romance and
why are you so uptight? I already told you it's a storage area for employees. She's so tense, it's a miracle she hasn't snapped in half. If it's a storage room, why does it have a ward on it? This place is cursed. You happy now? Host of hosts, she prays, guard me and my honest business venture from the curse that lurks beneath the curtains. How does the curse manifest itself? The curse is so much more than you'd imagine. It's a disease eating the very foundation. It's a curse of bankruptcy. Basically, her business blows, and she's blaming, apparently, the other room. What does that mean? Everyone knows that all the previous companies in this building have sooner or later declared bankruptcy, and their malicious spirits are still there, feeding off bad business practice. I could see if it's real. I just want that freaking fridge. I will get that fridge. Let me... I have handled this. I've handled these situations before. I am a para-detective. You're no paradetective. You look nothing like one. You're clearly a drinker. How dare you? You see, it's necessary to drink the spirits in order to contact the void. I admit I have my share of drinks, but only because the spectral realm is psychology, my brain. This whole situation is stupid. How do you know all this? How do you know all this, lady who's crazy? Your wards brought me here in the first place. Yes. You're part Seminese. It means our meeting couldn't have been here by chance. I'm mentally unstable, but man, do I judge. But I am not the only one at risk. I have to think of my daughter. Your family is safe. The phantoms are no match for me. Your family is safe. If you promise, you might be our last hope. On my honor, this whole thing for a fridge. Do not act surprised. You know of these things. Of course, the entity, for I have sensed its presence. The entity takes the form of a woman, a witch probably, suspected that she might be connected to the curse ever since I saw her. Did you know that she lives inside the chimney? Ah, chimney. The passage between heaven and hell, of course. Yes, the chimney is part of the central furnace, and it's enormous. She has barricaded herself. It's gonna be a lady. It's just gonna be a person who's living in this house, who's just causing problems. That's all it's gonna be. Key to bookstore back door. Do I go through the curtain? Do I go through the door? I don't know. Wow. For a fridge. For a fridge, I tell you. I'm a police officer. This is locked. I had to go through the curtain. I am a man on the edge. I bet it's a low light area. Through the curtain I go. Pull the curtain. My God. It's oh, I can actually see. Ghostly silhouettes of hairdryers. Merely looking looking at his haircut. I'm gonna break it down, just unlock it. Open the door and enter. I am the definition of manliness. I'm gonna get shot. Ooh, am I gonna live here? Oh, Kim wants to talk. I've never seen this before. It's the netherworld, beyond the veil. Looks like a gym. Yes, but no one's been here in a, He draws a stripe on the dusty floor. I doubt the electricity still works. Good thing we have a flashlight on us. Do I have a flashlight? An eerie feeling rises in your chest. Just keep going. Nothing mysterious. Yeah, it looks like I could live here. Ah, what was that? Smells like leather and sweat. I'm gonna lift some weights. It's 60 kilograms. Or something. Yeah. Oh, no. Look, Kim, it's a trap. There are no collars on the barbell. You're right. The weights may fall off. Better not touch them. What kind of bastard would just remove the collars? It should be a felony. That's pretty funny. Up the stairs. Kim's afraid of this place. Got it, Kim. No need to rub it in. I'm not stupid. But I am gonna keep my trash in the other hand. Whee! Da 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 da.
Yes?
Are you gonna tell me to put a flashlight in my hand? Yep, this is a building, alright. Looks like some stuff happened with the building, and now it's like less building-y. I wouldn't build on this building. It's a little broken. A large demion full of strange liquid. Oh, it's spooky. Oh, that's just a mannequin. Something is going to kill me here. A naked mannequin torso. Money. What in blue blazes? More money. My financial situation grows. Whoa. Somebody was doing some research. Appears to be some kind of machine. A radio computer. Just sitting here without anyone in sight. What he means is that these things cost money. Why would anyone just leave it behind? Looking for a fridge, and we're pressed on time. Do you think I should turn it on? Maybe the body has stopped decomposing somehow. Look at me, I'm Kim. I'm better than you. The whole thing resembles Kidron mosaic tiles. Very pedantic. Do I know what they look like? History class. Students, Eva, with their textbooks open, studying the roots. What am I looking at? Radio frequencies. Scarce. Cryptic. Blah, blah, blah. The anatomy of the curse. Medical? I have no idea. They must have had massive air width. These things don't come cheap. Wait, who's the game master? Game master? Someone very important. It's a game, then who's playing? Mundi, Insulda, Katla, Grad, Samara, and even they're just different islands. My God. The lieutenant leans closer, his fingers tracking the maddening rhythm. It's as if the less money they had, the more ambitious their project became. The cost of air width alone must have been huge. Exactly. Wiping its marker-stained fingers clean across the jacket. The schedule, I know doom when I see it. The company was running out of funding. Are we gonna figure out that the curse is actually real? Project Dreadboard. Inspect notes. Of death. Heat death of universe is the new black. Another note says the biggest advancement in role-playing systems since the 30s. Some monthly calendar for the next 50. This is just a game? This is a lot of stuff. Looks like they didn't make it. Photo collapsed. Ice barrens. Blah, blah, blah. Frozen from the shore. These are pictures of settlements dried on riverbeds. You see primitive oil rigs built into glaciers. Albeit dark and cold, the vision also seems cozy in its own way, like eggnog or morphine. At this point, my character needs something. Drugs. You should adopt one of those. Welkins is your persona. No longer a mere man, but a Welkin. Examine the Welkin. It's a lot of just stuff. Like, at this point, I think they're just throwing things at me. Why would anyone spend so much time on this? Some people really like building a world, I think, even if it's just for a game. Like, I think this is a jab at their own game, or like other games similar to just like tabletop RPGs of just like, hey, look at all this writing. Who drew? Are they real? I have so many questions. Looks like concept art for a project. There's a door. I feel like the door will take me outside. I need to go further in. Production schedule filament memory. Looks like someone tried to reconceptualize their business here. I don't get it. Look, the skis, the rotor blades both bear the same Slipstream logo. What a strange leap of imagination. Yet they still failed. What did they start with, and which did they pivot to? That's a good question. What a strange leap of imagination, and yeah... How sad. Reality is ruthless. I can't interact with anything. Nuts. This doesn't seem to have led anywhere, so I guess I'm going out this door. I guess? Hold on. Did I... No, I didn't come through there. I need to go this way. Where's my fridge? Safety curtains. Blocking stuff. This must be where the entity lives. What an odd thing to do. Nothing happens. I'm gonna knock so hard that the entity will run away. If this is really an entrance to the chimney, then there must be a furnace somewhere as well. Maybe there's another way to get in. Can you please try to refrain from attacking random things? Don't tell me what to do. You haven't done a single thing, Madam Von Poopy. He's literally just been standing here judging me. This is not random. This is significant. I want to try. I want to see what's on the other side. I can try. Thanks. Knock even harder. So I need to find an entrance. Shoes. In a puddle of melting snow. The floorboards creak. Does someone live here? He doesn't even have a flashlight. I will beat up this ghost with my trash bag. So I need to find an entryway. I need to climb up a chimney. Is what I'm understanding. My God, I'm making so much money. I have 20 bucks. A fridge! You see a terrifying ice bear with a strange compartment in its belly. The door is covered in frost and the bear eyes are glowing red. The bear looks oddly realistic. Is it taxidermy? This must be the fridge. Crack open the door. Oh, a gust of freezing cold air rushes to greet you. You hear a low grumble as the bear regulates itself. This is the inside of a refrigerator. Oh my God, Kim is scared out of his little pantalones. Look at that. He's trying to grab his gun. It's the fridge, remember? Of course, a giant ice bear shaped fridge. He relaxes his hand, his face bathed in the harsh light. What were we looking? Just what we were looking for. Let's see what's inside. And then I crawl inside the fridge into a different reality. The shelves are empty. All you see are crumbled ice cream wrappers with the brand name Revocol Ice City. So this was the thing I needed. I clicked Revocol Ice City because ice and 2 and 2 together. Math. A handwritten note has been attached to the door. The fridge is huge. Take the note. Sure, why not? This is clearly, it looks big enough for 2 corpses. It's cold enough, too. Okay, let's do this. Oh. I was hoping to explore more. Jeez. Beautiful. A dead body in an ice bear fridge. This is some best police work I've ever done. You've created an ice bear sarcophagus. Behold, we have created an ice bear sarcophagus. Talk of the ice bear sarcophagus must not leave this room. This isn't police work, Kim. It's art. We're artists, and this was our vision. I just descend into madness. We did our best with the means at our disposal. Did we, though? Okay, maybe we did. We stopped the body from decomposing further, and you conduct further inspection under controlled circumstances. Examine the ice cream wrappers. Try to sell ice cream from Hyper Carnivore. That's that's the reason why everybody goes out of business, is because there is it's the electric bill. Okay, so I know where the body is. So, like he said, I can now take care of it. Hidden doorway. Two rusty rifles. I don't have a gun. A hole in the wall. There is, yes, and there also appears to be something inside the hole. Look inside. I find the rifles. Okay. Rifles, Kim. Are they any good? Inspect the rifles. Most of them are rusty and inoperable. Dang. But one catches your eye. A bolt action model with a fine wood stock. Cosmetic order. This one looks nice. I have a gun, but no bullets. The lieutenant notes with approval. His eyes are gleaming. Seems to no longer be functional, but still a beautiful... Oh, okay. It's not functional. I thought it was functional. Well, it's in better cosmetic order. Okay. I get it. I thought it just meant like, yeah, it's better off. You know, for pew-pewing. What does this mean? A rifle here. Means there are firearms. I'll bet inoperable, but lying around in Martinez is an interesting coincidence. Where are we? Seems like an old bunker. Huh. Oui, oui, sacre bleu. Okay, what is this? Frozen ice cream machine. They're all still running. Before I do that, because I do want to assist. I said I would assist, but I don't know. Why did you do that? It's black. It's not like it's the red one. But it doesn't say anything. The electric distribution board now has one cable missing. Yeah, I mean, I'm helping. I said I would help. And if this helps, then, you know, it helps. That was the whole point. I told her I would help. Even though... Oh, I'm here. Wow, that's... I thought I was in, like... an attic. Addict. My brain. Money. I still have to climb up a chimney. Or down a chimney. Whoops. This is still functional though, right? Uh-oh. Oh no, okay. I was about to say, like, that's not good. Whew. Established probable cause. How does that? That sucks. Established probable cause is a -1. Is it because I don't know what did it? I thought I did. I thought I did everything right. Is it a furnace? Look inside the furnace. It's possible to discern what the voices are saying or what's producing them. What are you doing? I think I hear someone talking upstairs. Wait, really? It's coming from beyond those safety curtains we saw upstairs. Hello. Wow. Maybe you should try to let your voice rest. Wow. Seriously? Kick it with my foot. You know what? Let's kick it with my foot. Ow! Ow! You know what? Let's not kick it with my foot. Actually, with that being said, I think I will actually end the stream there. I'm curious. I feel like I've really beaten around the bush here. Like, everything is kind of just really off the wall here. Like, I did all this for a fridge. I still haven't really learned anything. Like, everything is really, like... I feel like this is one of those games where it starts off slow, and then it's gonna really snowball fast.